Hey, fellow film fans, England team for Extreme. What are we on? The Extreme Movie Show. Yes, there you go. All right, so VENKMAN, I'm here with the real Dr. VENKMAN. We have to talk about this crap.
Do we have to?
Oh, no, wait a second. No, wait a second. What did we think of this show? Now, you know, I get the reputation here as the easy guy as far as TV shows and movies.
Yeah, yes.
Mostly, and I'll tell you this is mostly because I've learned how to watch movies and TV shows on their own merit. Because I used to be a projectionist. I would have to watch everything. So for my own sanity, I had to get it in my head that, look, after your fifth freaking Olsen twin movie where they're going to some rock concert or trying to impress their boyfriend,
right? You
got to admit that you're not going to be watching Godfather every gosh darn time out. And you can accept that kind of movie for those kind of people. Understandable. So I'm a big Walking Dead fan. I actually like it more than you, and we know Rob doesn't like it, but what does he like? Seriously.
He likes what he likes, what Rob likes. That's what Rob likes.
I know. But goodness gracious. So I literally just got done watching this show, and I'm thinking, it's the freaking Walking Dead after school special. The hell's going on with this? Well, I have, by the way, also not had dinner yet. Yet I find myself with a big, it's like heartburn sitting right here after watching this TV show. I love Walking Dead, man, and I actually enjoy Fear the Walking Dead even better. So I looked at this. I said, okay, you know, I never saw the preview. So I went in absolutely a blank slate.
Well, you're lucky because I saw a trailer for this. I looked at about a couple months, what, end of last year or beginning of this year? Just before they was supposed to have the season finale, but then COVID hit. I saw the trailer for this, and I was like, okay. I saw the very ending part of where it was the show, this episode, where the kids are walking, the kids who's wearing corduroys. I'm thinking, like, is this the Scorch Trials from the Maze Runner?
Oh my gosh, no! Actually, the kid with the corduroy is the only good character in the.
I know, but from the trailer though, it's like we're a group of kids. We're gonna walk from one place to another place. Okay, we're gonna incorporate Lord of the Rings with The Walking Dead with kids.
Yeah, basically it. Yeah,
I was like,
orcs
no!
and zombies. The kid with the corduroy is the only one that's got it going on. Well, I know karate, and I'm wearing a corduroy suit because the way it's designed. It's bite proof, and I've proven, you know, I've done test results, you know, I'm thinking this guy's actually training for the zombie apocalypse. And let me tell you something, as much as I like Walking Dead, I never understood why anybody went out with tank tops and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, wear leather jackets. I know, you know, wear things that you know is going to be bite proof. People are like, oh, I'm in my short sleeve. Why am I getting eaten? Because you're, you know.
Yeah. And
in season 3, you had the guy tape magazines up and down his arms. That way, if the walkers bit in, they couldn't hurt him. Like, guys, this is just Zombie 101.
Don't you remember in season 2, we had the prison? You saw the prisoners, the prison guards. You know, why weren't the guards wearing all that riot gear and stuff? But he's still a zombie. So I'm thinking, like, what was he stabbed in the throat? Maybe that's why he turned into a zombie. He had the face shield and everything. How did he turn into a zombie? I obviously can't bite through this stuff.
Yeah, that was a weird one. The only thing I could think of is he starves to death and then gets in, you know, then that's the only thing. He couldn't get out and he starves. But how could he? Yeah, there was no, you're right. That made absolutely no sense.
Or he killed himself. That's all I can know. Maybe
one of the prisoners stabbed him. Anyway, we're talking about Walking Dead. We're talking about the good Walking Dead. We need to get back on track here.
To the bad Walking Dead.
With oh my goodness gracious.
Overall though, yeah, this show we're introduced to 4 different characters. For the first 2 characters we introduced are
well, hold on, wait. If you're going to explain something, I need slow piano music. Do we have slow piano music? Because anytime anything is explained in Walking Dead World Beyond, it comes with slow piano music. I think I'm watching freaking Hell's Kitchen with Gordon Ramsay here.
Well, I'll just say this. This is like the yuppities living in this little gated community. So I'm thinking, like, we thought Alexandria was bad. when we saw the.
I don't mind okay.
My in the sense of saying they didn't know how to fight. They thought they're protected, that they're safe. This is basically they're in Oklahoma. Is that what they're in?
I don't care.
I can't remember where they are. Anyway, so they're in UCLA. And the university, and they've been there for the past 10 years.
Did you just say they're in UCLA? Are they in Oklahoma?
I don't know. There's some freaking university. That's all I care about. It's apocalypse. Nothing that matters anymore. It's all land. There's no government. There's no states. Anyway, so they're in.
We'll call it Oklahoma.
I don't know. I don't know where they are. They're in some freaking university. Okay. And campus. It's all barricaded off. We started introduced to the two first characters introduced are the daughters. The daughters, basically, there's one who's basically, she's the little Miss Goody Two Shoes. The other one's the rebel. And we find out that their dad went to, left them to go work on a cure. And who he left it with was supposed to be like the civic, I forget what they call themselves, but they look like the Commonwealth. And that's what we thought they were. We're not sure if that's what they are, but we got the three circles, like we've seen in Fear the Walking Dead, and we've also seen when Rick got taken away at the end of Walking Dead. So it's the same people. We don't call them, but so the daughter, the other one, the one rebel daughter, does not trust them. Actually, flips off the lady when she comes to visit in the helicopter. You know what? Because they went out into the field because they're supposed to greeting them. They get out. Everybody's in their little fancy pullover shop. I'm like, come on, where's the people? Where's the Darryls? Why? I didn't see one single tattoo in his community. So obviously, it's like they must have some like a vetting policy who they let in. So basically they're going to here comes the Commonwealth. They come in a helicopter. They're gonna go talk to them. They arrive in a helicopter, and the one girl, the rebel daughter, she sneaks on the bus because they're going out to the cemetery. She gets in the luggage carrier, but she doesn't hook it all the way because the bus starts moving. And so we get these two, like, as a guy and a girl, they're supposed to be like the security people, detail. They're supposed to be like the cool people. Yeah. They're riding a Jeep, and here comes the zombies. They're like, oh, she's like, oh, dang. So she runs them over, splats them. That zombie flies lands on the luggage carrier, and it's great. And the girl, she was expecting it. She's like, holy crap, like, apparently, she must be sheltered life. She's probably never seen a physical zombie before. That's what I'm assuming at this point. Eventually, she's able to knock it free, and it falls off. She takes flowers to her mom's grave. We find apparently, so we don't. At this point, we don't know anything about the dad really at the point. But
well, you don't know about anything about any of them. They mention vaguely thing, it's not like they tell you about anything. They mention it, and I think they're trying to build tension, but this is the first episode. We have no emotional connection to anything, so being vague about everything just leaves us going, wait, what? I'm sorry, wait, what? Why are they doing this? What's going on? What? Huh?
Right.
If you let us know the characters and then tell us about the mystery, what? Set it up. You gotta let us know the people, that the evilness of it. Like that. If you're gonna tell us a mystery, you gotta let us know the good guys and the bad guys, and why and who and what. Why should we care? The whole 9 yards. And they just do such a horrible job at explaining things.
Yeah. So while the girl is giving him flowers, we find out her mom died. She's she's on her mom, and then 5 helicopters, like transport, like the ones that not the normal Hueys. These are the ones for carrying people and stuff. Fly over the double propellers.
Yeah, like
so. And so she kind of gets spooked, and she runs back, and then she goes hides on the side of the bus. While they're talking to this lady who's basically they're welcoming this lady coming down with the helicopters. And I forgot what like I said, these characters still remember. I forgot what her name is. And it's not really important anyway. Because anyway,
the amount of not caring I have for this show.
It's like,
yeah, like I said, you guys always nail me as the Paul as the nice guy as far as these movies are concerned. But if I don't like a movie, and this one is or TV show, excuse me, and this one is bad. This is just bad. I don't care. So it's just, oh my goodness gracious.
So anyway, they're all greeting this lady. She comes out and they're talking like, "Hey, welcome," and they go up the sign. It says "Welcome," and it says like "sucks ass." I was like, hey, that's kind of funny. And then we see so that's the ones the goody two sisters holding up there, and she's like, she knew exactly. Apparently at that point she kind of knew who did it. She's like, "Didn't you lock the door office?" And he's like, "Why would I do?" The other girl's like, "Why would I do that?" So obviously, so they basically do what they could. You basically just close up the banner to a little point, Anyway, so on the other side of the bus where they're all waiting, there is the daughter, the one I was going to talk to, speaking to her mom at the gravestone. She sees that lady and she flips her off, like almost did. And so the one lady and that lady kind of notices, she kind of ducks back. So up at this point, I'm thinking like, okay, why are we seeing the daughters, and then why is this more important? Where are the zombies, all that stuff? Is this basically, it's just that's all it's gonna be? Is this gonna be like a drama? Is this gonna be like a Netflix show? What is this? It's like, and when I say a Netflix show, I mean like, is this gonna be like a Lord of the Flies, where they all have pecking order, like and nobody goes out for zombies? They all just stay and just drama back and forth.
It really does. Like I said, on one hand, it feels like an after-school special, because every damn time they would start talking about something, you would get a little slow. Dun, 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 slow music playing now. And I also thought it was very much like the CW, except for without the gooey romance.
Dude, it was CW. This felt exactly like CW. Might as well have been filming in Vancouver. And we just need to have, because, I mean, I don't want to say this, just, I don't go into shows saying like, that's woke, or this is going to be woke. But, and one thing people might say, well, it's woke because they find out that the sheriff or the cops that's supposed to be their friends, he's gay. This randomly comes out and just says, "I'm gay." It's like, yeah,
but I know that was kind of weird. But
it's like, okay, we talk about he has a boyfriend, and that's what
yeah, well, that's the thing. They just say that he's got a boyfriend. They don't make it. But before that,
you saw that when they're tagging the zombies, because it's supposed to be scientific research, they spray them with blue paints that they can see where they travel, where they migrate to. I'm thinking, are you idiots? They migrate to where there's dead people, where there's living people. So they're gonna come back to you each time. They're not animals. But in that scene, you see him flirting with the other girl cop. So I'm thinking at this point, okay, he's heterosexual. I just assumed. Maybe that's bad of me. Maybe it's misogynist of me. I just assume that. Mm-hmm. And then, like I said, it came out of left field. It's like, when they're talking later, it's like, well, after they basically, he raids the one rebel daughter's liquor stash. Apparently, she'd be able to make bootleg, champagne and all this other alcohol.
Yeah, champagne. Not like she's making bootleg cocktails or like in MASH, or she's making her own home brew. She's making champagne. Yeah, that was kind of funny. Now the whole thing about I don't care if the sheriff's gay. Like I said,
no, either way. No.
Representation, present. If they're just there, I don't care. It's when they make it the big. Like, I'm in the zombie apocalypse because I'm gay. That's when it's a problem.
Like I said, the reason it didn't really bother me because he didn't seem flamboyant. He wasn't basically all about I'm gay and everyone's gonna know. He just seemed like a normal person.
I don't think this is going to be the same as Supergirl's sister, where you can't she can't show up in a scene without her going, gay, lesbian, over here, lesbian. Now let's go fight the supervillain.
It's like I said, and keeping true to The Walking Dead. They've had gay characters on the actual Walking Dead show. They currently do right now, and you don't see the whole thing where it's all about I'm gay and there's nothing else. No,
because it doesn't have anything to do with the plot.
Story. No,
the only time that it ever did have something to do with the plot was when one of them was missing, and they were going, "I'm going out to find my husband." Yeah, but that just makes sense.
So that's one plus, though. This episode, at least we watched, it didn't focus on that. You just focus on being a normal person. Hey, that's who I am. It's like and we find out that he's the guardian of the two girls.
Yeah.
While the dad's away, And that scene is right where we mentions like, well, he's like, and the girl talks about like, you're wearing his jacket. Like, you're like, who's jacket he's wearing? It's like, it turns out that's his boyfriend's jacket he's wearing. They left him. He's like, his boyfriend went to go on security detail to protect their father. So that's how we find out he's gay. Otherwise you didn't know. You didn't see him going kissing other people. We didn't see all that stuff. It wasn't, shoved down our throats. And like you said, it stayed true to basically what The Walking Dead's always been with the characters. Where hey, gay, straight, whatever, we don't care. It's about the zombies. This show, like you said, it came off kind of drama because like the very first scene we got was with the Katusha's daughter. Katusha's daughter. She has nightmares every night. She has nightmares that she's a zombie walking amongst everybody else. She's seen the full detailed zombie everything. So we get to see. Well, that's kind of cool. We get to see what she looks like as a zombie. I've always wondered what the other cast members, like if you saw Daryl as a zombie or anything else. That's, but this came off like it's obviously it's not as hokey as we thought it'd been. It's not as bad as a Nickelodeon zombie show.
It's bad. It is pretty bad though.
I
am not in any way, shape, or form recommending this show.
Eric wants to know, was it a members only jacket?
That's the only jacket ever made.
Right.
They're all members only jackets.
So the whole gist of this thing is that they've had the secret communication with their dad. He sends them transmitted codes. It's printed off in this little printer they keep inside this cabinet in his office. No one else knows about. The other two noticeable characters that we're introduced to is a guy named Lyle. He just kind of like, hey, what's going on? He's kind of shy. He's big, dopey, just kind of doing stuff. That's all his character is. He's just,
Lyle looks like he's the friend that's going to be the villain in a certain show. I was watching that. That was.
He's like the dumb kid version of Eugene. That's what he reminds me of. Like Eugene was shy, but he's intelligent, smart. This guy just seems like this kid. He just seems like he's like Lenny from of Mice and Men.
Now
the tall brute guy.
Corduroy kid though.
Dude, definitely funny.
He was the good character. I liked him. He was like, damn, I want to get out and I want to explore this place. I want to see what's going on. And he's talking about all the ways and reasons why he would be good for the trip. They made fun of his corduroy suit until he explained it was bite proof.
Yes.
The material makes it bite proof. And I thought good because once again, it amazes me that people are still going out in t-shirts and jeans with their arms exposed when you really should be wearing bite-proof material. Leather would do it. Anything that,
Why do you think Negan wears his leather jacket?
I know, right?
He's the only one smart on that show.
Leather, and put it over your shoulder, up to your neck, so they can't just, it makes. I'd always wondered, why are you guys not protecting yourselves going out?
So,
in that way, the show is smarter, and that way the show is better. I don't want to see Doc. Oh, we're going to take the doctor on the run out. No, the doctor stays in that freaking safe area.
Oh, that was cool too. It's when they know someone's going to die, someone's sick, they lock him in these apartments at jail cell doors, and until they turn, because that's I thought that was actually kind of smart because we don't see that anywhere else. Hillside doesn't have that, or any of that stuff.
Yeah,
that was one thing I've seen. Like I said, even Fear the Walking Dead has some cool things that I saw that the Walking Dead didn't do. I mean, this show they're obviously learning, and what I've heard from this show, it's only gonna be 2 seasons long. It's a limited thing. It's not gonna go past 2 seasons. Maybe they realized they knew what they're doing, and they said, you do this, and maybe these kids are gonna cross over into the main and join the actual main cast, main show. Because that would make more sense. Because if you're going to keep killing everybody off in the main universe, the main shows, add some more people.
Well, what's happening really over there is that people are getting tired and their contracts are getting up. They're getting expensive. I mean, that's what's actually going on.
Some are coming back.
Yeah, Maggie's TV show didn't work out, and
No.
so she needs a job, so she came back to play Maggie.
Yep.
But I'm not a fan of this show so far. Now, I saw a tweet from you where you're like,
it was boring.
Maybe give it a couple of episodes, but I don't have that much patience with it.
I kind of will, because I would have got else to look for it. Fear the Walking Dead. And that's how to say I'm not a fan of the current villain in that series.
I haven't seen current episodes of Fear the Walking Dead. I am.
I don't want to ruin it for you. I just was saying I just don't care for the current villain, because she's also a character that's in the boys right now, and it doesn't make sense for her to be a strong character.
Okay, well, I'll figure it out.
But well, another thing too is there's also another. Well, I guess it's a spoiler. If anyone really watching it, this channel is really gonna go watch this show. I mean, here's your spoiler moment here. So I'm gonna give you the count to 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. So we find a corduroy boy. His mom was pregnant during the 10 years ago, because it's 10 years after when the planes crashed. His mom was the pregnant lady that the 2 daughters and their family. They got separated. One of the daughters got separated with the mom. One got separated with the dad. The one that's with the mom, when they were going through, they saw the pregnant lady, and she was trapped on electrical wires. So they said, "Well, we can't help her. We'll just leave her." So they go to try to find us, and they get separated. So the mom ends up finding a truck with the daughter, and she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's go get the truck. We can go get your dad." And turns out the pregnant lady shows up there with a gun. She's like, "Sorry, I need to get back to my family." And so something happens, and the daughter basically makes a move, startles the pregnant woman. She shoots the mom, so the mom dies. And the kid and the lady, she's so horrified that she accidentally shot her and killed her. She drops the gun. The daughter picks up the gun, shoots the pregnant mom. And she dies. So we find out that the corduroy boy, that was his mom, because he picks up a horn. He's like, "Yeah, my mom." He explains at the end, "Is like, my mom was out here trying to come back to get to us, And I was originally, this was a present I was going to give to my baby sister, And I'm thinking of this. I'm like, he didn't say this in front of the two girls, He said it in front of the guy, Lyle. So the girls have no idea that, well, the one that shot the pregnant lady, that's that this corduroy boy is her son. So we got a potential fight coming, if this ever comes out, because they're building trust, because they're all happy and friends. They'll go look at friends. We're 4 friends going on an adventure. Wizard of Oz.
Oh,
So
the sad thing is you're not kidding. It's really very much,
and they come across their first zombie at the end, Eric, and you're gonna love this. The one who's been having nightmares, the goody two, she's like, "I got this. I'm gonna do this. I'm so strong." And then thinking, first of all, you're out of shape. By the time you get 5 sets, there's a zombie here. You're gonna have a inhaler. Sorry, fat people don't survive in the zombie. We apocalypse. We figured that out. We had this happen in the main show.
Yeah, we did.
To the head.
Yeah,
Eugene's been losing weight. Have you noticed in the show?
Yeah. But yeah, we do. We survive. This one would.
Well, this one, yes, good circumstances. She goes up. Anyway, she's a tough girl, and she takes the stab with that knife, and she's like, and she just basically goes towards. I'm gonna, just stabs him, and it's so basically the whole story is going to be being narrated by the tough girl, the good 2 shows. So if that's going to be the rest of the story like that, I don't know. Like I said, I want to see the next episode, because they got the gay cop and the woman cop going after them on foot, which is really weird, because you had a Jeep before.
Yeah. Vehicles work, so why not take the look?
Where are your horses?
I've listened to you. I've spoken a little bit, but I've got to tell you, my opinion hasn't changed.
Are you going to social distance yourself from the show?
Yeah, I might be just like you. Okay, I'll give it 2 episodes because Fear the Walking Dead, I watched the first episode and went, this is boring. And I watched it a little bit more. I did the same thing, by the way, to The Last Airbender. I watched the first couple of episodes. I was like, this is dumb as hell. And my kids were like, no, Dad, you got to watch more of it. Trust me. So, okay, I pushed through. And then at the end, I'm like, this is the best show ever. You know, but I don't think I'm going to get this from The World Beyond, but okay, I'll give it 2 more episodes to get my interest. We'll see. We'll see.
I'll shuffle through and I'll let you guys know if I'm still alive.
Right. Well, there you go.
Because I might be bored to death.
There you go. That's our review of The Walking Dead, The World Beyond, or as I call it, The Walking Dead After School Special.
It is.
What did you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to click like and share, subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs before the end of the year, but we do need views. So share our videos, watch our videos, please. And I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that. To everyone, thank you very, very much for watching. And remember, stay extreme.
And if you watch this show, you might be extremely